Hello. I'll be with y'all in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and band-aid this finger that split on the side today. Or was it yesterday? I don't remember. Anyway, I thought I'm going to go ahead and band-aid it before it decides it wants to bleed on everything. And then get in here to get ready. And you have my phone in here. And I thought, well, that's duh. So I had to run in there and get my phone. Johnny looks at me like, what are you doing? I said, I can't do much without my phone. So I had to go get it. Hi, Carrie. Glad you joined us. Yay. Gotta turn my laptop down. Gotta find myself here. I know I'm on here somewhere. Huh. I know I am. My laptop's being finicky today. Well, alright. Not showing me where I'm at. How are you? I hope things are going well for you today. Just, wow, my starsies. Let me see. Go out of here and come back in and maybe I'll find myself. I tend to lose myself sometimes. There I am. I knew I was on here somewhere. Just had to find myself. All right. Yeah, we're going to see if anybody else shows up. I hope it's not just us. But it's okay if it is. We can still create. You know, you don't have to have a whole crowd to create. That's for sure. I've got 2 cards totally ready. I even have my stamps on my block this week. Yay for me. Go ahead and misting up my stamping scrub. And I'm just trying to get it all over the countertop over here. All right, let's see. Well, Carrie, it might just be us. I'm going to keep my shoes off over here. Out of the way. I'm going to make Christmas cards tonight. Yep. I thought, well, that it was time I need to get started on them. So, have you started on any of yours yet, Carrie? I love making Christmas cards. I think I know which stamp set I'm going to use for my Christmas cards for church. I make a whole bunch. So, I don't know if I will make a card to show everybody from the one I'm going to use or not. I don't know. I haven't decided. And I'm not even A1T totally positive that that is the set I'm going to use. I don't know. But I'll usually make them all. You make a few. I make a bunch that I take to church. I try to mail some out, but I'm not as successful at that as I am, you know, to make them take to church. You haven't got anything new yet. Oh, no. You need to order. Tell you what, this catalog's awesome. I have got another order coming this week, but I got the neutrals, the new neutral stamps in this order. Not stamps, but ink pads in this order. I think I'm going to do the 2017-2019 in colors in the new ink pads. I think I'm just going to use the old ones. And oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, that is awful. Awful. I hate to misplace things. I mean, you know, that's just like me. I can't find my Healing Hug stamp set. I know it's here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Here somewhere is. Hi, Mona. Glad you joined us. I think me and Carrie was about to decide it's just going to be me and her this evening. I know Miranda's going to try, but she wasn't real positive. And one of our Lynn's is going to a stamping thing tonight, and so she won't be live with us. I think that's pretty awesome. And she said she would catch us later on replay. But I've got 2 cards totally ready. They even have the stamps on the blocks this evening. We're going to make Christmas cards. So, okay. Alright. We're 7 minutes in. You're trying to organize. Oh, I know, Carrie. Organization is an ongoing thing. Yeah, Stampin' Barbecue. That's right, Mona. I'd love to go to a Stampin' Barbecue. Maybe I should have a Stampin' Barbecue. Yes, yum, Carrie. I agree. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. You know. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. And as everybody else comes in, they can just pick up wherever and they can go back and watch if they want to. Okay, so, our first card, we are using Angels. Hi, Shelly. Glad you joined us. We're just now getting started. We're going to be using Angels on Earth. I'm going to use this Pray in the Season Brings Joy, Peace, and Love as we remember the wondrous gift of Christ the Lord stamp. I'm going to use that one on the front. Then I am going to use His Light, and I'm going to use Let His Light Bring You Joy This Season on the inside of my card. We are using Shaded Spruce as our card base. Hamburgers and stamping can't go wrong. Isn't that the truth, Carrie? I think we need to do that. Yes, I do. Anyway, it is 8.5 by 5.5. I've got it scored at 4 1/4. Let's give it a nice crease here. Like this. Yes, yes. Go, and we're open in this direction. We are using some real red on our card, and I'll tell you what, for the life of me, I did not even write down the measurements for these. Let me find out just really quick. Yeah, 4 3/8 by 4 1/8 is our real red. Then I used some of this wonderful Under the Mistletoe DSP, and this is cut at 5 3/16 by 3 15/16. Under the Mistletoe. It is so gorgeous. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. I'm not sure what's that. Any hoodles. Under the Mistletoe. Then we have a piece. Oh, there's our envelope we're going to ink. We have 2 pieces of this. Let me see what's this is Whisper White, and I have cut it. I didn't write that down either. I have cut it at 4 1/4 by 3. 4 1/4 by 3. That's both of them are cut. And that's one's on the front and one on the inside. This is what we're going to stamp on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our stamp, and then we're going to put our card together. Hi, Jeannie Ruby. Glad you joined us. Woohoo! Awesome. And looky here, I do have my stamps on my blocks. Yay! All right. We are going to start with our sentiment pieces. We're going to have one on the front and one on the back, and we're going to use Old Olive and Tuxedo Black for this card. And here I am trying to pinch it with my thumb instead of open it up like a compact. Yep. Alrighty, you're going to ink it up and make a mess on it. I'm going to flip it over and try to get my thumb in it. I always try to get my thumb in it, and I'm going to try to keep my head out of the way. And we're going to come straight down here I'm up just a smidgen from the bottom. Now this one's going on the inside. So the only place I'm stamping these little leaves is right here across the bottom on this piece. But the one on the front of the card, I'm going to stamp the bottom and the top and have a border at the top and the bottom. Okay, sorry, I think my noggin bumped the camera. I'm going to try not to do that. Just barely up. I think that might be a little crooked edge, but I'm going to flip it over, and that way it's easier to do it this way than trying to get it from up here, you know, the other way and trying to get it straight. So I'm just going to flip it around and stamp on it like that. There we go. Now I really like that. I really, 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 really like that. Then we are going to take our envelope, and we're going to do the same thing with our envelope. Make sure I've got it going the right way, because this is going to decorate our envelope. We're just going to put one strip right down here, just barely above the bottom of the envelope edge. Stamp it down. Now, I like that. Hi, Stephanie. I'm glad you joined us. We're just getting started good. Just started stamping on the first card. Okay, well, we're going to, I don't know what that is on my ink pad. It won't blow off. Yeah, I'll get it off later. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Go ahead and close it up where I won't be wearing Old Olive to work tomorrow. You know how I like to do that. Alright, we're going to get our tuxedo. We're going to go ahead, move our envelope out of our way. Alright, we're going to stamp the sentiment on the front. I'm not real positive. I don't think I have this on here straight. Let me see if that's straight. Let's see. I'm going to stamp it down here. Boy, and I made a mess of it too. Let me move that out of the way. Move this up here, because I'm wanting to see if it's on my block straight. I want to straight and keep my end of my block straight on the edge of the grid paper. Yep, I think it's going to be probably about as straight as I'm going to get it on this block. Eyeballing it like that. Okay. I'm going to ink it up really good because I want some nice ink on there. And we're just going to stamp it just right in the middle. So I'm going to stamp it. This is really just a simple, simple card. Nothing big and fancy about it. Just want to make sure I've got it in the middle. I think I do. There. Oh, wow. I like how it turned out. I just love this ink on this stamp pads. These stamp sets. I can even talk tonight. Hi, Debbie. How to be able to watch and comment. I've been having to use my cell phone to comment and watch on my computer to have the screen large enough. Well, awesome, Mona. I'm so glad. Yay. Yay. All right. Yay. I am glad. It's always wonderful to learn something new, isn't it? I love learning new things. Now then, we're going to stamp our sentiment on the inside. And this is not straight either. Okay. Maybe that is. I'm going to ink it up and I'm going to check it. Ink it up and I'm going to check it right here. All I'm doing is just checking to see if it's straight. I think it is. All right. Now this just fits on this piece of cardstock just nicely. I'm going to do it upside down. That way I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now, I'm going to line up the edge of my block with the edge of the cardstock. Stamp it down. Ta-da! And it's a little crooked. Not bad, but a little bit. But I am not going to fret over that little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just not going to. I am going to close up my tuxedo. And now we're going to put our cord together. We're going to use some liquid glue. Put our layers together. And then we'll put them on our base. I'm just loving this paper on here. When I use the Real Red, because Real Red's one of the colors listed, and it pulls out this Real Red in this DSP here. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous too? Love that shaded spruce on the back here. So beautiful. Let me get this, some of this scooted this way, because if I don't, it's going to come out the sides of my card. Oh, yep, it's going to come out the sides. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get this centered. Yes. Alright. I'm loving this now. I'm telling you, I'm loving this. See, and I used I cut my papers so they'd be identical. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but I did. On my sample I didn't, but on this one I did. I thought I want to make them match, you know. I don't always do that, but I thought I would for this. Oh, I know it. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Debbie. I know, Mona, that red does just make it just pop right out, doesn't it? And it just pulls this red, this Real Red here out. I just loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, now we're going to put it together. And I just love this liquid glue. I am going to try and make myself start loving the snail adhesive, but I don't know. No promises on that. Because I love the Fast Fuse so much. I just don't know if I can love the snail that much. I really do love this liquid glue. So, anyhows, I think we just use what we love and go on and be happy. Yes, be happy. Excuse me, I got a cough. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'll tell you what, my test I had to go take last Tuesday, I passed it. Woohoo! I am so glad I don't have to take it over. Hi, Julian. But I'm going to tell you, it has been so many years since I have been through Tuscumbia. So to get to Sheffield, I was listening to my OnStar, and it tells me to turn at the second right-hand turn. Well, I turned on the first right-hand turn, and I'm glad I did, because it took me right through downtown Tuscumbia, and you got me back on track. You get to Sheffield, but I am so glad I made the wrong turn, because I have forgotten how lovely Tuscumbia is. And I mean, I was just blocks from Helen Keller's home, and I agree. Once I learned how to use the Fast Fuse, it's my favorite. Oh, I know it. Yep. I agree, Mona. I agree. Yep, that's me. I like to be able to slide the pieces, although I learned how to be not too bad at get centering with the Fast Fuse, because once you did, it was there. You know, but I just really, really love, let's get the inside done. Love the liquid glue, because I'm not always perfect. Well, I'm never perfect. Let me take that back. I am never perfect. And I don't really strive to be. I just like it straight. It's not always right in the center, but if I can get it straight, because look at there. See, I just scooted that and it's scooted. Let me pull that back up. Slide back down. See, and that's what you can do with the liquid glue. Look at there. I got it up this way higher than this down here, but that's okay. I'm alright with that, because it still looks good. Yay! Anyway, I would love to go over there. Even Sheffield is a nice little town. I don't think I have been to Sheffield before, but I've been to Helen Keller's home place, and we've done the little tour and listened to the lecture and all that, and I would love to do that again. Our children were little when we did that before. We always tried to go to historical places when they were little. We did a lot of day trips. So, as we didn't, we didn't go on really, per se, vacations. We just did day trips that were close enough that we could leave out early in the morning and then come back in the evening. And the kids seemed to enjoy that. Until they got older. Then they wasn't as crazy about it. Alrighty, here is our first card. Really simple, really quick, really lovely. And this is a card that you can mass produce and still have a nice Christmas card to send out. And thank you, Mona. Oh, I know it. It is awesome. It is awesome. I would love to go back over there. So here's the front and here's the inside of our card. This is my sample that I made. So there we are with our first card. All right, our second card, I'm going to do some coloring on. And I got all of the Stampin' Blends that was in the holiday catalog, but I'm going to use the light oat olive, I'm going to use the dark and the light real red, and the dark and the light basic black. We are going to use a piece of this new, let's see, what's it called? Striped burlap trim. Is that not gorgeous? I like it. I love it, love it, love it. I think it just goes wonderful with this card. And we are going to be using Farmhouse Christmas. Hi, Jessie. Thank you, Stephanie. Glad you joined us. I am going to be stamping and using the, let me see what they're called, Farmhouse Framelits dies to cut out the truck. And here's our truck die. And then I am going to stamp this, and I am going to use this label die, and I'm going to cut out the Merry Christmas out of the middle. And then for the inside of our card, I am using From Our Home to Yours on this one. But I'm going to tell you what, I bought this set for this truck because I said I've got to make my dad a Christmas card using this truck. I mean, that's why. Although I do love the whole set. I love everything about this set. I will use it for more than just making my dad a Christmas card, But this was what drew me to this stamp set, was this pickup truck. Although I can't see Dad with a Christmas tree in the back of his, but that's okay. I think he will like it anyway. So we're going to do some coloring. But first of all, I'm going to tell you. Okay, here's our envelope. Let's set it up there. Our base is real red. 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to give it a nice little crisp crease. There we go. Oh, and I guess I'll think so too, Mona. Thank you. Tell you what. When I went to the doctor last Wednesday, I knew I probably wouldn't get a good report from him, and of course I didn't. He upped my metformin. Yeah, that he did. So that means I'm not doing good. But then I knew I wasn't. But I didn't know I was doing that bad. So, anyways, I have to go see if I can see him in 3 months. We had ice cream social after service yesterday, or last night. And yeah, I overindulged a lot. We got home from church. Johnny looks at me and he said, "Well, did you have enough sugar?" And I said, "Well, yes, I did. And today I paid for it." I'll tell you, I paid for it dearly. But I'll tell you, homemade ice cream's the best. I had vanilla, and I had chocolate chip, and I had a piece of cake, and then I had some more chocolate chip. Yes, I know, Shelley. But it's what the doctor prescribed me, so, you know. I'm not having any bad side effects to it or anything. But anyway, and then I had some Apple Betty. I'm going to tell you what, I have not had Apple Betty in a long time. It's been forever since I've made any. But anyway, you know, so I was a bad girl. And I really paid for it today. So, since I did, I have learned my lesson. I can't do that anymore. Cannot do that anymore. I did not feel good all day. But anyway, that's what happens when I am bad. We are going to be using our Banner Triple Punch on this piece right here. And I'm going to go ahead and punch it because I have got it cut already. I wrote the, I did. Let's see. Did I write this down? This is from Under the Mistletoe Designer Series paper. This is cut at 5 3/4 by 2. I have a piece for the inside that's 5 3/4 by 1. Now I'm not going to do a banner cut on it, but I am going to do the banner cut on this piece here. I'm just going to slide it in here because it's 2 inches wide. It fits perfect in there. I've got it all the way to the edge. Well, I didn't cut it hard, mash it hard enough, and it makes our banner. Cut at the bottom. Love this punch. Love it, love it, love it. So that's going to go on the front of our card. This is Old Olive. It is 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. And those are that's the only layer we're going to have. Then with our banner, we have got our 4 by 2 3/4 goes on the inside. For our sentiment, that is the From Our Home to Yours. It's going to go on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our stamping first because I want this to dry just a smidgen before I start my coloring. So we're going to stamp with our Memento Tuxedo Black. And this does not have to be perfectly straight since I am cutting it out. And let me get my, there it is. Sorry. Let me get my foam mat here, my piercing mat to give me some cushion here for my truck. Now then, look, it just stamps so gorgeous. It just, oh man, I just love how it stamps. Okay, now then we're going to use this. These are just scrap pieces of Whisper White Thick that I am stamping on. Ink up this other, and say I'm not as worried about this one being as big of a piece because see, I'm not going to cut this part out, and see, I didn't even ink it up really good. But I just want the Merry Christmas. And oh, look how good that Merry Christmas stamp. See, if I had got the link down here, that would have stamped perfectly too. Yes, it would have. Okay, our envelope. Let me show you what I'm going to do with the envelope. Let me get my truck. Alright, I am just going to ink up part of the front of the truck. And I am going to stamp, see, this much of the truck on the envelope. And yes, I'm going to color that also. Okay, now we're going to take our, I'm going to, go ahead and stamp our sentiment here on our sentiment piece. Now I know I blocked everything. There it is. I knew it was somewhere. I just couldn't figure out where I had laid it. We're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment on the inside. Alright, I'm going to do it upside down where I can see what I'm doing. Scooch that out of the way. Alright. I'm trying to get it centered and straight. And that's not too bad. I'm going to settle for it anyway, because it's not really bad. Alright, now we're going to put up our memento before I stick my arm in it. And while this is drying, I am going to go ahead and we're going to put our layers together, or put our layers on our card here. I'm going to go ahead and put our Old Olive on the inside. And I know what I forgot to do. I was going to, see there, it's not as straight as I want it. Scooch it down a little bit here. I scooched it down too much. Well, flitter day day. I'm going to leave it. It's wanting to see it, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave it. It'll be alright. Now then, I meant to put this down before I even glued that, but I didn't. So what I'm going to do is just come in here and put it down. And I'm going to come in a little bit from the edge. I'm going to go, well, looks like I didn't even get enough glue right there. We're going to go ahead and put this down. I have got to change my blade. That's got a little bit of linny on the side. Just going to come in right over here and lay it down just like that. Now, okay, it looks like it's laying down somewhat. Just put a strip right there. And of course, I come out the edge. Why not? Why not? Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our sentiment in. And look at there, it's not even straight. And it's too late. The story of my day. Had a crazy day today. It's the end of the month at the store, and we had the end of the month paperwork. Oh. No, Jessie, it's not tomorrow yet. Yeah, Shelly, I like this font too. It's so pretty, isn't it? Jessie's getting her holiday pre-order in tomorrow, and she's just a smidgen excited. I would say a smidgen. I think she's really a little bit more than a smidgen, but you know. So, but I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I am always excited when I find out when mine's coming too. Look at there. I did better laying this one down, which is very good. All right. Now, we are going to line this piece up at the top. Just going to put some down here, just kind of outline it a little bit. And this I'm going to line it right up here at the very top and in the middle, as much as in the middle as I can get it. Ta-da! I like this. Okay. Alrighty. Now we're going to start coloring. Okay? We're going to color our trucks. Let me get my piece of whatever this is called, Post-it note, and I'm going to stick it in here, right down here in the wrong corner. Let's turn it around and come back over here to this corner. Yeah, the wrong corner. I did a good, didn't I? You're excited just a little, Jessie? Just a little. She's excited just a little. Okay. There we go. Alright. I'm going to make sure it's down in that corner good because I don't want it to bleed through my envelope. There we go. Alright. We are going to start with our truck. And we're going to start with the tree. I am going to use the light Old Olive, and we're going to color our tree. I've got to replace this. I have used so much of it, and it's just about, it's just about dead. About gone. I'm going to use the bullet end because I think I can get a little more coloring out of it than I can the brush end. And I'm just going around and around in some circles here, trying to bear down just a little bit. And so I can get a little more color here. Yeah, there it goes. That looks pretty good. I like it. Yes, I do. Okay. Now then, I think I might better put the cap on my glue. Probably be a good idea. Don't you think? Don't you think? Okay, I know what I did not get. I did not get my color lifter because I want to use it also. Now then, we're going to go with our light real red. And we're going to color our truck in this light real red. And see, when you cut it out, it leaves a white border along each side, but that is okay. You know, it doesn't bother me that it does. And now I am going to color the running board and the front fender with the dark real red. So I'm not going to color those just yet. And tell you what, I love old trucks. Not that I like to drive them, because no, I don't. I do not like to drive trucks. I do not like to drive Johnny's pickup truck whatsoever. But then he doesn't really care about driving my car either, so, you know. So that's okay with me. I'll drive my car, you drive your truck. Now then, let's get the inside, because I want the inside of my truck in the red also. And this light, real red. And go real easy around the steering wheel here. And then I want to get on the inside of the steering wheel right here. I don't love it on the steering wheel itself, but that's okay, because I'm going to come back and I'm going to color it in, let me see, which color did I color it in? I think I colored it in the, I don't know if I'll use the light. Is it black or the dark? I think in the light. Anyway, so it's going to be colored, so I'm not going to fret over a little bit there. And, okay, and let's see, I am just getting over there on them tires. It's a good thing I'm going to be coloring them tires too. The only thing I'm not going to color, I'm not coloring the lights. I am not coloring the rear view mirrors. I'm going to color the steering wheel and the tires. And I'm going to use both the dark and the light basic black. So, tell you what, I was so excited whenever I got to order these. I've got quite a few of the new ones that's in the new annual catalog, but I haven't got all of those yet either. But I'm working on it. I am working on it. I'm going to have them all before it's all said and done. That's my intentions anyway. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, and while I've got the light real red out, I'm going to go ahead and do our truck here. And I'm going to try and be a little easy here. I'm not cutting this out. It's just going to be on the envelope. So we want it really easy. Let's see, get the inside. Okay. I love coloring, especially when it produces something that's so pretty like this. And you know, all the different colors you could color this truck. You know, you could use the candy apple green light and dark on it. Would that not be lovely? Yeah, I think it'd be gorgeous. Johnny had a green truck at one time. He had it forever. He was just the second owner of it. An elderly couple had it first, and then he bought it from them, and he drove it until it would not drive anymore. So he had it for years and years, and that truck was a good old truck. And it was green. So I may have to make a green one too. Yep, may just have to. Okay, Now, I'm going to get the dark Real Red, and I'm going to use the bullet end on this since this is what I'm doing. I'm doing the edge here at the top of our truck bed, the running board here, and our front fender is going to be this dark Real Red. Not doing any blending with these. I just like these colors. Just like this without blending. Okay. Now then, the only thing that's showing here is the front fender. So we're going to give it color real quick. And then we're going to go to the blacks. All right. Now, we are going to use our light basic black, and we're going to color the inside of our tire here. We are going to color, you know what I did? I colored this red, and it really was supposed to have been this light basic black. But you know what? That's okay. I like it in the red too. I'm going to color our steering wheel. That's what happens when I don't really look at what I had already done. But that's okay. You know, nothing says it has to both be just alike. That's what makes it all unique, if you do something a little different with each card. Okay. Now then. Okay. Now we're going to come in with our dark basic black, and we are going to color our tires. And really, you can tell a difference, because this one is darker than that. See? But I want to show you what I'm going to do when I get through here with my color lifter to make it really more distinguished. And it's something I had done across the front of my bumper too, and I may go ahead and do it on the bumper, even though it's not the black. I'm going to take my color lifter and take the bullet end. Whoopsie, wait a minute. Let me color the tires on this one. Totally forgot. Got to color the tires on here. Wow, I'm getting way ahead of myself, aren't I? Yep, I gotta back up. Good thing y'all can't see me. I'm laying across the counter here. Yuppie, I am. There we go. Now, I am going to take the bullet end and I'm going to come in here, and I am going to lift some of this color off of this inside of this tire. And then you can see more of a detail with it. I'm going to swipe that off, and then I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to take some of this color out of this fender. To really look good on that black, I'll have to show you. And here I am trying to make a mess with it. Okay, I want to do just a little right up here, because I mean, this is no truck, you know. The paint job is not going to be perfect, so we're going to do that right there. All right, now just a smidgen right up there, right there. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on our tires here. Just take some of that color out. Lightens it up even more, which I'm really pleased with. Now then, we're going to take some of this color out of here. Some color off there, here, and across the top of our truck, inside a little bit, the fender wells. Okay, there we go. Now then, look there. I smeared it and made a mess. Sure did. Alrighty, now then. Okay, see, the only thing is whenever I do it right up to the edge, it goes across around the edge a little bit. But at least it's not all the way on to the back, like it normally would be. Okay, now then, we're going to get our big shot out. Bring her over here. And, got our magnetic plate down. Here's our standard plate. We're going to lay these down here. Then we're going to get the dies. I have them over here. We're going to lay our die. Okay. I've got to case this so cute already. Thank you, Mona. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Oh, man, thank y'all. All right, let's see. This all lined up right here. Just like that. Then I'm going to scooch it out. I'm going to show you that this really does work. This goes right across the middle right here. And it looks like, oh, it's going to cut out part of the letters, but it's not. It's, you know, part of the words up here and down here, but it doesn't. You just get it right smack dab in the middle. And it's going to do it like it's supposed to. Now we're going to put our top plate on. And this one's bowed. That's what I'm using on the top right now. Okay, come on. There we go. Ooh, boy, it cracked. Cracky sound big time, didn't it? It's okay. It didn't break. Just kind of flattened it out. That's what I wanted. Okay, look at there. Is that not gorgeous? I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go with her over here to her home. Now then, I'm going to show you. See? Did not get any of this words here. Cut it out perfect. Look at there. I love that. I love that it does that. Because really, I love this font for this Merry Christmas. I just think it is awesome. It is totally awesome. I'm going to have to figure out how I can emboss this. But I'm telling you, I will figure that out because I don't want to emboss the whole thing. I want to emboss this Merry Christmas because it's so gorgeous. It's probably something I'll have to work on Wednesday when I'm off. Okay, now then, we're going to finish putting our card together. So, what we are going to do is we are going to take some glue dots. Excuse me, sorry. And we are going to glue dot. We'll put glue dots on the back of our sentiment here because I want to get them right in the middle. Well, as close to the middle as possible. Let me put it that way. Yeah, look at that. Right in the middle, Sharon. Not. Okay. Whew, that definitely ain't right in the middle. But anyway, it's going to be enough because we're going to come and we're going to lay down this burlap ribbon trim, I think is what they call it. We're going to lay that down. We're going to get that red stripe right down the middle. Now, this is cherry cobbler, but it does not matter. See, it doesn't make a bit of difference that it's not real red. I mean, the cherry cobbler is fine. I'm not fretting over that little bit of a difference in the red color there. Now, we are going to put some dimensionals on here. We get them out. Hurry up, I might have time to maybe come up with something else. My husband, 53 Chevy pickup truck, but it has 5 windows and no split windshield. Gorgeous, thank you. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you joined us. Yay. Okay, we're going to put our glue dots right here. I'm going to take the backs off. Just like this. Now, I'm going to put this thereabouts right here. And no, I'm not going to leave all that up there. I just wanted it long where I could know how I wanted to cut it. Okay, now then, we're going to, of course, we're going to pop up our truck. Have to pop up our truck. So we're going to get some dimensionals on the back of our pickup here. I think I put about 5 because I don't want any bounciness to my pickup whatsoever. Oopsie. Okay. Now, take all of these off. Alright. Well, my babies are on the move. I hear them up the hall and down the hall. Or maybe it's down the hall and then up the hall. Okay. We're teaching them manners. They're doing better. The first manner is no jump. And they're doing a lot better than what they were doing. They're still jumping, but not as bad. We just don't like them jumping on people that come. So, see, I'm going to do a little bit of angle cut right here. And then I'm going to do an angle cut on this side also. I think I may have gotten this over this way just a smidgen more than the other way. But I'm just going to line it up right here and cut it like that. And there we are. We have got this card through. All right. So, there's our second card. And the inside. There you go. I love this. Yes, they did do good Saturday, didn't they, Jessie? Of course, we had them, we put a gate up between the kitchen and the living room and kept them in the living room most of the time. And they whined and cried, but, you know. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Jeannie. I love this. I love this. I just love it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, now then, let me look at the time. We have 7 minutes. I don't know if I can get anything made in 7 minutes or not, but let's see. Let me see. What do I want to do? I don't know. Phew, I'll tell you what, I let the dogs in and out, and a few mosquitoes got in the house. And they decided I must have been tasty, because they did some tasting on me. That they did. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to use this, Angels on Earth. I think we'll use Christmas is the perfect time for believing in angels here on earth. That's the sentiment here. I think we may use this corner stamp right here also. And use this one right here. And we're just going to make another one that just has sentiment on it. Let me see. What do I want to use? I don't know. Yes, I think I just don't know. I just don't know. I may, let's see, Night of Navy. I don't want Night of Navy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. This green here would be pretty. And do a Night of Navy. And because see, this is Night of Navy here. This is I'm not sure if that's Shady Spruce. I think that's Old Olive. This is Old Olive. At first I had thought this was Shady Spruce, but it's not. That's Night of Navy. And this is Old Olive. That's just some different shades of Old Olive. So this is the Under the Mistletoe DSP. This is what's in the, thank you, Miranda, and Shelly, and Debbie, and Jeannie. This is an annual catalog, and I really like it. But let's see. Let's go with some Night of Navy. Let me find my Night of Navy real quick. Night of Navy. Because I think that would really make that pop. And here's our Night of Navy. I'm going to cut it at 5.5. Score it at 4 1/4. Give it a good fold here. our bone folder over here and get us a nice crisp. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this down. I think I will cut this down to maybe, let's go ahead and go 5 3/8 and by 4 1/8. Oh, that's going to look good on there, I think. Yes, I think so. And then we're going to get us some Whisper White. Let me get some Whisper White over here. I think I'll use a piece of Whisper White thick. No, not that piece. Get us some Whisper White thick here. And I am going to go, let's see. Let's go 5 by 3 3/4. No, I want it smaller than that. I think we're going to go 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Yep. Yep, that's what I want. 4 3/4. By 3 1/2. Yeah, we'll do that both on the inside and the outside. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to use this old olive for our corner stamps, I think. Okay, I'm going to set this up here. I think we're going to do our corners first. Let me get a block. So let me grab a block over here. I'll just pull a stamp off over here. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure what I'm thinking. Do we want to use the old? Yeah, we want to use the old olive because this is old olive. Or do we want to use? Let's see. I'm trying to think fast, y'all. We want to use shaded spruce. We could always stamp it off. Let's try shaded spruce. If I don't like it, then we'll go with old olive. We could stamp it off and not smear it and stamp it like that. I don't know that I like that. I don't know. This stamp it off, I think I do. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's use that instead of the old olive. And maybe it'll give it a more antique-y look. Is that a word? Antique-y. And I think we're going to go this away. Instead of this away, we're going to go this away with this card. Stamp it off. And I'm going to try and get these corners as straight as I can. Okay, that's a little darker than that. Maybe I didn't stamp off enough. Or maybe it's probably because this is cardstock and this is grid paper. It does make a difference, you know. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to like this. At least I hope I'm going to like this. Let's see. Yeah. This is going to make like kind of like a nice frame around the middle here. I'm really liking this. Oh yeah. I like that. I'm going to do this side, this piece just the same. I mean, you know, we're going to have one on the inside, one on the outside, but I think it's going to look good like that on the inside too. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm glad I used the shaded spruce instead of the old olive. I'll probably have to do one in the old olive. Look there, I spit. Sorry. I'll have to do one in the old olive because I want to see how it looks. But I'm really liking this old spruce, this shaded spruce. I don't know why I'm going to call it old spruce. The old olive shaded spruce, yeah. Now then, look at there. That looks so pretty, I think. Okay. Now, I'm going to take that one off and, let's see. Okay. Let's see what that is. I'm going to close this shaded spruce up before I'm shaded sprucey color. I don't know what these little white pieces are that I get on my ink pads, but whatever. Whatever. We could always do the sentiments in the old olive, couldn't we? See if we've got this one straight. No. It's not. Okay, that's because I just swung it on here. Yeah. Now then, we're going to see. This may be straight. Oh, that's worse. How in the heaven's name did I do that? How in the world I did worse? Because it looks straight. Looks straight. Okay. I mean, really, it looked straight. Alright, maybe I don't have it straight at the edge down here. Yeah, I did. Alright, this side's too high. It needs to be lower. Pull it down lower. Make it look crooked to me. Okay, that's straight. How about that? Okay, we're going to put this in the middle. And we're going to use this old olive. I wonder how it would look if I stamped it off. Too light. Okay. You know what would really be pretty? Let's use, instead of old olive, let's use Night of Navy. I mean, we've got Night of Navy, although that is old olive instead of shaded spruce. But I want Night of Navy. There it is. I knew I had it somewhere. Let's see. We're just going to see. I don't know. I might not like that thought. Night of Navy. I'm going with it. We're going with it. Yes, we are. We're going to go with it. Hope I have this straight. Ta-da! Look there. I like it. I think that looks awesome. It looks awesome. Okay. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Now then, we are going to get our inside sentiment. Look there. That almost looks like it's got wheels on it. Yeah. Look at there. Let's see. Let's see if I got this one on here straight. I do. Okay, we're not going in the very middle with this one because we want room to write on here when we get ready to send this card out. I want room to write, so I'm going to go up about right there. All right, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay. You know, real quick, real simple, real easy. Didn't take long to do, and I've got to get an envelope. You know, we have to have an envelope. And okay, this, oh, there it went. This ink pad did not want to close. Let's get an envelope, because you know what we're going to do? We are going to stamp a corner on our envelope. using our shaded spruce and our corner piece here. Let me take that off, put this back on, and we're going to stamp a corner on this envelope. Stamp it off, stamp it on. There we go. Now, it goes perfect with our card. All right. You know, they don't have to be super fancy. They can be so simple like this. But then whenever you get a piece of designer series paper going with a really coordinating cardstock color, there was some fuzzy or something on there, it just makes it, then it looks good. You don't have to have picture stamped on it, you know, or anything like that. You can just have all sentiment and it be a gorgeous card. And there's always people, you've got those people that's what they prefer, you know. It's always different people like different things. I like them all. There we go. All right, scooch that down a little bit, just a smidge in here. Okay. I'm tell you, I do not know who passed away in Edna's family, but someone did. They lived in Virginia in the hills, and that's where she has been. Like I said, I'm not sure who in the family passed away. It was a male. I have not spoken with her. I've not received a message from her or anything. But I'm friends with her sister on Facebook. Okay, that's a little over this way, but that's okay. And I got all of this from her sister's Facebook page. So, but I didn't see where it said who had passed away. So let's remember in this family as they grieve this family member that passed. Because I know it's hard to lose a family member. Okay. There we go. Now look there. I think this old spruce was the perfect choice for the corners for this to use with this particular piece of DSP. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, look there. Sketch it this. Yep, that's about in the middle. Now then, I'm not going to do anything else to it. That's it. That's all I'm doing to it. So, okay, we went over like 9 minutes. But there you go. We did get 3 cards done this week. I do not have any appointments or anything this Wednesday. The only thing I have is church. So I ought to be ready for next Monday. Although next Monday, thank you, Jessie. Thank you, Shelley. And Miranda. I know next Monday is Labor Day. It is not a holiday Johnny and I celebrate because I go to work in labor. You know, so it doesn't matter. I work on Labor Day anyway. It's just another work day for me since I am in retail. So, we don't go to anybody's house and grill out and all that stuff. Now we might grill out. Johnny might grill us some burgers or something, maybe. But other than that, you know, we don't. It's not something big that we go out and celebrate and have a big old hee-ha-ho time with. So I will be live, and if you can make it, that'd be wonderful. If you can't, understand. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that go out and grill and do all sorts of things on Labor Day, and I don't blame them. I mean, it's the last good holiday before lots of other things start in, you know, cooler weather. And I'm trying to get everybody in the picture here. Maybe this will work. Okay, pull this in. I'll kind of stick that right there. Now, is everybody in the picture? We can't see the envelope. All right, here we are. Here's our cards for this evening. I hope y'all liked them. I really just enjoyed making these. Even the last minute one, since I was not prepared with 3, but just 2. But thank y'all for watching. I got something on that one. Y'all just don't know how much it gladdens and makes my heart joyful for y'all to come and watch me make my cards and my creations. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Debbie. And I love all of y'all. Y'all have a wonderful crafty week. Get in your crafty room. That's my downtime. That's my time. Thank you, Jeannie Ruby. Thank you, Shelly. And anyway, and if you think about it, thank you, Mona. Post one of your cards here on Praying Stampers, the Praying Stamper Facebook page here. I'd love to see what y'all create. And if any of you do not have a demonstrator, hey, here I am. I would love to sell you the products to make these cards. If you're local, I would love for you to come and I could show you how to make them. I was thinking about doing a Christmas card class for anybody that's local. And thank you, Shelly. So that's in the works. I'm got to get things ironed out with that and see when I can have it, because you know, holidays is always a busy time at the store. But y'all have a wonderful evening. Have a blessed evening. Awesome, Debbie. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Yes, I'm going to have to get busy on mine, especially mine for church, so I can get them all made. And then Jesse's going to see who can make the best one, I think. Thank you, Mona. Thank you. I know they appreciate it. They appreciate it. Y'all have an awesome week. And like I said, if y'all can't make it next Monday evening, that is fine. I totally understand. Y'all can catch it on replay. But I'm going to be live anyway, so if anybody is not doing anything, y'all come join me next Monday evening, 7 Central, right here on the Praying Stamper. Love you guys. Get crafty. Bye.